When I say we, Janet, my wife, also worked at the university. She was in the computer center.
Okay.
And together we developed a book. This is the 6th edition, but we developed a book that we used in my profession, in my consulting. And I started doing seminars all around the country teaching people how to go to court and testify on rehabilitation issues. And we needed to start printing some materials for handouts. And the old McGregor Printing Company here was the company I used. And our books started selling so well that after 4 or 5 years, I ended up buying the old McGregor Printing Company. And now I had a dilemma on my hands. Was I going to be an academic or move into the business world? I knew I couldn't do both. So I took a chance and I resigned my professorship at the university. Janet left the computer center where she was a programmer, and we put all our eggs into this company here. We discovered just 2 or 3 months into the ownership that the company was essentially bankrupt. And luckily our consulting work and my seminars were enough to keep us afloat until I could fix that company. So within 1.5 years or so, I decided 2 major moves with that old company. We got rid of all the old lead type technology, from typesetting to printing. And most of that was essentially junk. It was part of the bankruptcy. You couldn't make money with junk. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't a businessman. I had to learn the hard way. So I used whatever resources we had left over, and I built a new building out here in Gaines School Road, moved all the equipment out, except for the junk. All the lead stuff went to loafs, recycling. And then I started buying new equipment. And I started rebuilding the old printing company. We turned it into both commercial printing, but also journals and books, publishing. And over the years, we have probably published 30 to 40 books just in our area of rehab, which we sell through our companion company, which is called Elliott and Fitzpatrick. When I got into the printing business, this town had over 35 printers. Today, there are less than 5 in the Clark County area. And we're one of the ones that have stayed the course, emphasized quality. You know, one thing I learned about business, it kind of comes in 3 parts. You got to have good equipment. In the printing industry, you got to have good equipment to produce a quality product. You got to have a good customer base, or build one that you can keep. And then thirdly, you need a good staff to run that equipment to produce quality products for the customers you want to keep. So that's kind of where we are. Along the way, Chan was first to come back to the company at about age 25 or 6. And then probably 10 years later, he was joined by his younger brother, Colin, who primarily works in the production area. So it's a good mix where Chan takes care of the front end, the customer base, the marketing, and Colin keeps an eye on the production side and quality control and getting stuff done properly.